I had this very awkward bug, or I basically break my questlog by just marching through the campaign without doing the trial in Act 3. Introduce this button now, and if you click this, you can travel back through time to normal Temple of Chaos. And I can finally do my trial run here on level 53 Infernalist, slightly over leveled.
Are you aware of the concept of strategy?
Oh, that's not even a boss, that's a regular mob. Okay. I don't like there's no tooltip when I hover over my ability. So my fire ability, the damage from flame wall itself and the planet, I can scale it up by the click of a button with a curse. And my minions, which are just created passively, I can buff them up with the click of a button with this totem thingy. At this point in my build it's a win more. This was more for leveling. So as you can see, as soon as I place the totem, a life bar really melts away. So having these 39% all of the sudden with the click of a button is strong. Good burst.
You have proven yourself to chaos.
That's it. That's the second trial. Yeah, I'm way over leveled because I was stuck in this quest log. I will just real quick go over gear, passive skill tree and gems. So starting out with the weapon here. Minion plus skills, increased spirit. We have a unique helm, which grants a massive boost to energy shield. Nice resistance mod. 32 spirit armor, flat life. Minion skill amulet with a ton of strength. Focus, fire damage. Can be swapped for a shield. 2k access to shield raise. Can highly recommend this setup. But of course for maximum damage, go with this. My jewelry. Fire res. Cast speed ring. This is short of stats, so int would be nice to have on the gloves. Movement speed, int. Yo, so my new respect updated passive skill tree, which works really great and is pure damage output as of now. Let's start with this 1 point in 5 strength. I need better gear, so I can get rid of this. Some gems need strength as well, like vitality and covered just from the gear, therefore I have 1 point in strength here. Boom. Then starting out here, minions. Good multipliers for just spell damage and minion damage. Exactly what I'm doing here as of now. All those base stats should say int for most damage output. All natural, massive 30% increased damage boost. Here's some minion stuff. Nice to have his relentless death to respawn the molly guys more frequently. Down here, all int. Deadly Swarm, minion damage. 35 in total here. Moving down here, fire damage. Burn away. Fire damage and fire pen. Then even more fire damage here. Burning nature. This is it depends. When I have the warp cast on ignite, then this is really good. Helps with clear, but it's bad in boss fights. Here some cast speed, very cheap, only 2 points. Cheap. There's more cast speed here on the spiral, but I think it's overkill. I'm fine casting at 10, sitting at 10 rating spirits with the cast speed from here. More int. This one is big. Echoing Flames, 30% increased damage if you've ignited an enemy recently, which is all the time basically. Yeah, that's the skill tree as of now. Level 53. And the way I've set it up is, I kept in mind that when I, in the near future, end of campaign, starting maps, I need more damage maybe. There are so many damage multipliers nearby. So I don't have to respec or anything. If I feel the need for it, for only 4 points, I can get massive fire boost to fire pen here. For only 4 points more, I can get exploit the elements, so I can scale up the here nearby for also just a few points. Are ignite shenanigans, so the ignite buff will refresh, which probably insane in longer boss fights. Boom. This. Someone mentioned a boost to the totem. Good call, bro. Which one is it? Increase. Which one is it? Increased auras from your skills. For the skill gems, the Hound, of course, from the Ascendancy. Without support gems, Feast Batman, I have no idea what to put in here. Arctic Armor, Insane Buff. I leveled it, so it has 4 charges. Clarity, Vitality. And I had real situations where I got smacked by Elite and the guy was frozen, so not only is it shenanigans for mana life regen, it's actually a good defense layer. It freezes now and then enemies. Flame Wall. Arctic Tempo to have insane cast speed. Yeah, speaking of the spirits here, Feeding Frenzy for massive damage bonus. Really nice in combination with the offering. Fire Pen, massive 30% Fire Pen. This would be so nuts. I guess I can reach -100. As I mentioned here, if I want to scale up the damage, there's more Fire Pen and so on nearby. And Ignition. Flammability here, that's the minus res curse. Really good against bosses. And like also needed. At this point there's to really melt the elite packs and so on. There's this little rotation needed, right? Start with the curse, drop a planet, spam fireball, firewall, flame wall, and then the totem for the minions, and they burst in the rest down basically. Pain Offering needs to survive. Elemental Army and Meat Shield therefore. For the Arsonists, his most fun minions I've ever played, I guess, in any RPG. So cool. Fire Infusion, Acceleration, so they throw them faster. Minion Instability, maybe a little bit tryhard mode. Solar Orb, as I said, that's the planet. Use 40% more damage, but it adds cooldown, which is no big deal. And Controlled Destruction, they cannot crit, but they deal more damage. Cast on Ignite, they keep nerfing these cast on skill gems. They started with cast on minion death. This build is RIP.